Well, there you see the Panthers sign, and exciting tonight as all the way from Birmingham, Alabama. Once again, it is the George Carver Washington Rams to face the Permian Panthers. As the Panthers get ready to bust through the sign here, Kyle, why don't you give us some keys to the game tonight?
Well, I think one of the keys is when you play an unfamiliar opponent, and that's the same for both of these teams. They don't know much about each other, but you got to go back to what you do soundly, play sound, and be able to adjust as you become familiar with what the opponent wants to do on both sides of the ball. I think you go back to the things that you worked on through the week and through off season and through spring ball and adjust on the fly. I think you ground and pound this team. If you're Permian, I think Black, their running back, needs to have a big night running the ball. We've seen him do that the last 2 weeks, and the O-line needs to be dominant at the offensive line of scrimmage. Establish that thing early and ground this team. The film I've seen is they tend to wear down a little bit as the game goes on. I'm not sure they've played an offensive line as big and maybe as talented as Permian, so do that. And I think you've got to limit the three big things: turnovers, limit your injuries, and don't make mistakes, because you've got district coming up in 2 weeks. This is the last non-district ball game of the 2024 season. In 2 weeks, we start off district with the crosstown rivalry here between the Broncos and the Panthers.
Well, on to do the kicking is Iker Munoz. He puts his left foot into it. Drop there. No, he fair caught it though. Right, but he picked it up, but he just can't run.
Right.
So the Rams will take over there, a flag on the play, and I'm sure that's probably what it's going to be, is fair caught it and then took off, tried to run.
Right. We believe we're going to see DJ Wade as their quarterback, number 9. Here's our call.
Team 5 yards.
So they'll get the 5-yard penalty. We believe we'll see DJ Wade, number 9, as the quarterback. Tarwan Johnson, number 5, is their running back. Some slot receivers that we thought might really showed a lot of skill and talent and speed. Dimitri Howard, number 2, one of the captains. Koye Walker, number 10, and Xavier Woods, number 12, as their wideouts. We'll do the line after this play, Clay, on first down from the Ram 13-yard line.
Well, back in the backfield with Wade is going to be T.J. Johnson. He is the leading ball carrier for the Rams coming into tonight. Has 262 yards in 3 ball games. Wade throws underneath. It's going to be caught out there by Dimitri Howard, the leading pass receiver for the Rams.
They'll stop her out on the far sideline, right in front of coverage provided by Nada Cardoza. The line for them, we believe, will be Michael Trotter at center, number 59. The guards, Demarion Lee, 52, and Jerisi Hardy, number 56. The tackles, Zamarian Adi, number 51, and Martizi Tolliver, number 57.
Flag on the play.
Offsides on the defense. 5 yards. Still second down.
There's those mental mistakes I was talking about, Clay.
Result of the penalty is a first down.
I was going to say, it's not still second down because that penalty will give them the first.
Right. We'll do our officials for you here in just a moment. And the Panther defense.
Wade looking deep. Got Dimitri Howard open. Howard inside Panther territory. I don't see any yellow flags on the field. And he is into the end zone for touchdown for the Carver Rams.
Yep, right up the far sideline in between the corner and the safety. Just found that open spot. Play action pass. Kept the linebackers in. And he went up the sideline after a missed tackle over on the far sideline. And it's a Ram touchdown to start the ball game.
Howard's 4th touchdown catch of the season. He did have a 75-yarder previous to that, so he's actually going to add 1 yard to his long catch now with the 76-yard reception from DJ Wade, who definitely put it on the head there.
I think they're going to go for 2.
Well, they're going to have to call timeout and talk about it. So the Rams leading 6-0, extra point to come.
At Sewell, we know that cherished memories are made in the simplest moments. And those memories are made one play at a time. Sewell, where unforgettable moments begin.
At Odessa College, every journey begins with a dream as unique as you. Whether starting at a young age or maybe reshaping your career, it's time to unlock your potential. From cutting-edge medical fields to continuing education, we design 2 years as well as 4-year programs to fit your passion. Our faculty thrive on being mentors, empowering the next generation of creative thinkers, pioneers, and leaders. Because at Odessa College, you're not just a number, you're family. Register now for the upcoming semester for an experience as unique as you.
So the Rams with a quick 2-play drive, take it 87 yards, and the 76-yard pass and catch from Wade to Howard has them in the lead. They're going to line up and go for 2. Looking at stuff online, what we could find this week, not sure if they kick. Look like they may go for 2 most of the time and up the middle, and it's going to be no good as the Panthers stuff the run. But the Rams do lead 6-0 with only 48 seconds gone here in the first quarter. We'll be back after this.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's 2 guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's 2 dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign.
Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Podzemny about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
In West Texas, the spirit of rivalry runs deep, especially when it comes to high school football. But beyond the gridiron, there's a common ground we all share. At Sewell Ford, we believe that while competition brings us together, collaboration drives us forward. No matter the colors we wear, we all share the open road and the thrill of the drive. Sewell Ford, discover what brings us together.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium and our Trans Global Productions High School Football Game of the Week. Once again, the Rams taking that 6-0 lead on the 76-yard pass and catch from quarterback DJ Wade to Dimitri Howard, leading receiver. Now Howard, he's carried the ball a few times. He's also 1-for-1 passing. He's thrown a 35-yard touchdown pass to go along with everything else. Kick is going to be fielded there by the Panthers' Caleb Cruz at his own 18-yard line. Tries to get outside, but containment's there. He's going to get the ball out to about the 28, 29-yard line.
We expect to see Jacob Garcia, number 25, the quarterback for the Panthers. The running backs, Gavin Black, number 18, and John Paul Uranga, number 26, we believe will be the 2 featured backs coming in and out. Wide receivers, Tyron Williams, number 2, Caden Hernandez, number 6, Cameron Mattingly, number 5. We'll see Alex Cruz as well. Along with a couple of other Panther receivers. We'll do the offensive line here in just a moment.
Garcia is going to throw also on first down. He's going to complete it out there for a Panther first down out to the 39-yard line. I believe that was Caden Hernandez.
Yep. Stop route, little 5-yard stop route. Caught the ball and turned up, got past the sticks and the first down sticks, to get that and keep the drive going on the first play up to the 39. The lineman, Josh Henderson, number 70, the center. The guards, 63, Justin Green, and 67, Noah Costas. The tackles, Hector Vasquez, number 75, and Jaden Vela, number 77.
Surprise there, Tyron Williams in the backfield. Not the surprise him being there, but carrying the ball up the middle, something a look I don't think we've seen from the Panthers so far this year.
And that may have a lot to do, Clay, with what they want to show for future teams to have to look at and see, because we know Tyron Williams has some speed, and if he breaks into open spot, he can turn those Jets on in a hurry. See that offensive line coming to the line there on your screen, coming into your living room down toward the north end.
Black's going to be fake to Williams, going to take a pitch. Got a block on the corner from Peridot. Williams down inside the 30-yard line. He will have a Panther first down deep in Ram territory.
Just like we talked about, get him in open space. Watch our Odessa College instant replay. We're going to fake the handoff to the fullback. First back through, pitch it out on the end. That's part of the triple option they like to do sometimes. Get Williams out on the corner and up to the Ram 25-yard line for a first down.
36 yards on that carry for Williams. Now Black up the middle. He's got a hole. He's going to fight down inside the 20 to the 19.
Good job by the right side of Green, Vasquez, and the center Henderson to make that little crease for Gavin Black to squirt through and get all the way up to the 19-yard line.
Tyron Williams came into the ball game with 17 carries, 132 yards to go along with his 7 receptions and 124 yards and a touchdown. In motion again is Williams. Garcia rolls right. Oh, he had Peridot open short. Now he's going deep.
He catch the ball,
that? I believe
yes,
it's caught
did.
For a Panther touchdown.
Guess who? Caden Hernandez.
Wow. And, you know, unless I just missed something totally, that's his first touchdown of the year.
Well, you see our Odessa College instant replay. He just goes up and gets it from the defender back there, number 10, Okoye Walker. Uh-oh.
On the offense. Still second down.
Yep, going to erase that with a holding penalty.
Well, still a great play
catch
by Hernandez out there.
Yep. Went up and got the ball from the defender, Okoye Walker, who's a sophomore, number 10 for the George Washington Carver Rams.
Now is that not an awesome first name?
Okoye.
Not knowing for sure, but assuming named after
the running back for
the Chiefs.
Christian Okoye.
The Nigerian Nightmare he was known at. And he was a beast of a man.
Yes, he was. Oh, look at there.
Oh, pitch to Williams. This time, Williams going to be able to do a lot with his feet to get back just beyond the line of scrimmage. But, man, great job there by the Rams to stuff that.
Yeah, watch our OC instant replay. The same play we saw earlier. Somebody came to Garcia and had him. And got the ball out. We've got a timeout on the field.
Welcome to Rose's Cafe, where every meal is a celebration meant to be shared. Go ahead, pull together tables for any size group. Because at Rose's, we believe that everyone deserves a seat at our table. So come together, share the joy, and experience authentic Mexican food at its finest as you create memorable moments in our comfortable, colorful dining room. After all, life is better with Rose's Cafe.
Hi, my name is Kevin Mannix. I'm the president and founder of Optimus Physical Therapy. I have practiced in the outpatient setting for the last 18 years in Midland, Odessa.
It is intercepted by Kevin Mannix.
Our professional staff will ensure that your functional goals will be met. Our cutting-edge manual techniques and state-of-the-art equipment allows Optimus to offer an evidence-based treatment approach tailored to each patient's functional recovery. Remember, Optimus Therapy for optimal results.
Well, the young man there, Emmanuel Starks, able to get off the field without any problem under his own power. So it's going to bring up now 3rd and 13 for the Panthers from the Ram 28-yard line.
Let's see if we see that little wide receiver screen maybe, Clay. Maybe a reverse of some kind. I'm looking for the wide receiver screen up top.
2 receivers there, and they're going to just give it to Gavin Black, and he's got a hole. He's down inside the 20, but he's going to be tripped up there, or had his legs taken out from under him. Good tackle there by Davis for the Rams, going to bring up a 4th and 3.
Pulled Green and the H. I believe that was Peridot coming across on the counter pull, and Gavin Black followed them on around to the left side down to the 18. It's 4th and looks like about 3, and looks like the Panthers are going to roll the dice here.
Thought we might see the full house backfield, but not to be this time. But I would look for either a pass run option from. Nope, they're going to give it to Black, and he is actually going to be stuffed as he maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that is going to be a turnover for the Panthers.
Yep, they just brought an inside run blitz there, Clay, off their defensive right side. Panthers did not pick it up, and Black got stopped in the backfield for actually it looks like about a yard loss on the play.
They're going to give him a yard loss.
Oh, see what adjustments the Panther defense made over here on the sideline.
So the Rams will take over at their own. Well, I don't know. Now they've moved it back to the 18, so.
That was where the line of scrimmage was,
I
wasn't
guess
it?
he didn't lose a yard on that play. So 1st and 10 for the Rams. Hadn't seen much out of them. 2 plays, they scored. So they're going to have 3 receivers split at bottom. Nope, now they're going to switch that. Howard's going to move up into the slot at the top of your screen there. And there's a handoff up the middle. T.J. Johnson on the carry. He's going to get about 2.5 yards.
Looks like number 37 for the Panthers from his defensive spot, Louis Zapian on the tackle inside for the Panthers.
I believe Zapian leading tackler coming into the ball game for the Panthers. Not by much, but by a little.
Those 2 inside linebackers are very, very, very active for Permian. And that's what you expect out of a 3-4 defense.
That's
inside
their job.
Linebackers, yep.
They've got to be, for it to be successful. 2 receivers split top and bottom again for the Rams. Wade going to throw a screen. Johnson makes the catch, makes one move, gets outside, and he is going to have enough for the Ram first down.
Little screen pass, as you said. Let those linemen come in, blow up the field, and then throw the screen right in behind them. Watch our OC instant replay and see all 3 linemen made it in. And they had some guys out in front. Permian reacted pretty well there, but not before getting a first down.
Whoop.
Now they're talking about the center maybe snapping his head up.
The right tackle stood up for the Rams, and
that should be a procedure penalty then.
But I don't think he had his hand down. I think he had his hands on his knees and then stood up.
Let's see what we get here.
Well, he's going to
come tell Coach Ellison what happened. Our officiating crew tonight, this is a Permian Basin Chapter officiating crew. Jesse Gonzalez is the referee, TJ Perkins the umpire, Jerome Chavez the line judge, Armando Trevino the head linesman, Paul Casillas the back judge, Miguel Martinez the field judge, and Brent Ferguson the side judge. So let's see what the call is.
Offsides, the defense, 5 yards, still first down.
So look at the ball, and it's the nose, I think. Now he's right in front of the ball.
Well, there was more than one that jumped on that defensive line, so.
Yeah.
Plenty of time on the clock here. The Rams.
See if they take a shot on 1st and 5.
Got Howard coming in motion. Boy, Jameson coming on the blitz. He was hot. But Wade does a good job to get away with it. Great one-on-one tackle by Mattingly of Howard.
Yep, he was right where he needed to be. They brought a blitz off the left side of the Panther defense from the linebacker. So that's what he read and threw the quick out. And as you said, Mattingly did a good job of being there and making the play. They only got about 3 out of it. When it's 1st and 5, you've got 2nd and short, 2nd and 2.
Coach is signaling in the plays from the Rams sideline. DJ Wade is he's kind of a tall, lanky young man. They list him 6'2", about 162. Johnson's going to fight forward and have just enough for a Ram first down.
It's a good job by the inside linebacker, Jason Cranfield. Watch him right there fill in on your Odessa College instant replay. Filled that gap, his responsibility. But I believe the nose of the ball is touching the 40. That should be a Ram first down. I'm not sure what they're...
I don't know what they're waiting for.
I don't either.
The chain gang is
I can see it
attention.
from here, and I'm...
Well, all the officials are signaling move the chains, but...
The guy on the far side won't do it. What's the deal here? Little confusion early in the ball game. Yeah, it's a first down.
There they go.
There, head referee said, "Come on, fellas, move them sticks."
Daylight burning.
Yep.
Second first down of this drive for the Rams. Anyway, DJ Wade, yeah, tall, kind of lanky, but we've seen him. He can run. He doesn't run often, but he can run.
Reminds me of Vince Young a little bit. Not quite as tall, maybe, but as elusive. Got good feet, and as we saw on the first drive, he can beat you with his arm.
He does have a good arm. As came into the ball game 39 of 69 for 593 yards. There he's got Howard. And this time, Howard, the ball a little bit hung up in the air, and he's not able to make the catch.
Clay, what they're doing is running that route between the corner and the safety. Watch on our Odessa College instant replay. I can't tell. I think that might be cover 2 on the back end over there. Corner's going to bump the guy and then stay in that short zone, release him off to the safety, and they have found a spot over there that's open into that defense. They'll have to adjust how they want to play that. But the ball was knocked loose, no good. And it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 40 for the Carver Rams.
Well, the Rams are going to stack trips up top. Going to hand it up the middle. This time Johnson through the hole. He's going to pick up about 5 before he meets a wall of black jerseys.
Yeah, I believe that is Zapian again coming in to make the tackle along with Cranfield. Watch. They pulled a couple of linemen. And you can see Cranfield there along with Zapian. 3rd and 5. Let's see if they run the same thing. They got trips in a triangle up at the top.
Same formation. Play clock inside of 3. They do get it off. And there is that screen. Howard gets a block, and he's going to get outside. There's a flag on the play.
That's holding, I think. Going to be holding on the corner out there. You did. Nathan called it.
Officials discuss where the ball is going to be marked.
Holding. Offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Still 3rd down.
I'll move the ball back to the 35-yard line, make it 3rd and 15.
No, they're going to mark it from the spot of the foul,
really?
They said. So,
wow.
Going to put it at the 37-yard line.
13 then. Panther defense needs to hold here and get off the field. Tonight is homecoming here for the Panthers.
Yeah, absolutely. Stay tuned at halftime. We'll show you the crowning of the new homecoming queen for the Panthers. All right, 3rd and 13 for the Rams.
There's
a lot of
screen
pressure.
again.
Yeah, they wanted to, and he's going to fire it.
That should be grounding.
Yep, there.
I don't think it got past the line of scrimmage, which is one of the criteria.
It did not, and that's the flag is on the field.
There wasn't anybody out here anyway.
I think they'll probably decline it and let them kick the ball. Yeah, they wanted to set that screen up again, but the linebackers didn't buy it, and the pressure from the lineman forced Wade to get rid of the ball a little bit sooner than he wanted to.
He's referee telling Coach Ellison what happened on the pass. I think Coach Ellison was thinking about maybe the grounding call too.
The offense. Penalty declined. 4th down.
Well, they're going to just say it was holding.
We have not seen a kicker or punter either on the listed on the roster we got or in the film we saw from this week.
We did see them practice some punting from their own end zone down there before the game, and Wade is going to do the kicking.
Well, you'd have to be maybe, I don't think they'd fake it down here on this end of the field, but if he's your quarterback and your punter, he could be a weapon with his legs as well. Yeah. Want to contain, make sure he punts it. Back deep for Permian, I believe that is
Caleb Cruz.
Yep. So,
as usual. Well, I say the play clock's been at 0 for a couple of seconds here.
Delay on the offense. 5 yards, still 4th down.
They are struggling.
Yeah, I think the officiating crew's having a hard time. Maybe this is a new crew, haven't worked together before maybe. But they are going to mark that back to the 31-yard line. Which is going to be a 6-yard penalty somehow. Wade gets off a knuckleball, but it gets a great bounce.
Get away from it.
And that's going to roll down to about the Panther 27-yard line.
All right, so second offensive drive for the Panthers. Got down here on the first drive and came up short on 4th and just a little bit.
So they're going to punt the ball away, and the Panthers will take over with 3:15 remaining, their second drive of the ball game.
Well, I believe this team from Carver, Alabama came in on Wednesday is what I was told.
They did.
So they've been here and they've gotten used. I would think they probably had a workout out here either sometime Wednesday or yesterday.
Well, I do know yesterday I believe they trekked up north to Texas Tech as Williams makes a couple of great moves inside and is going to have a Panther first down.
Odessa College instant replay. They pulled the right guard across and brought Williams right in behind that pull with the handoff. You can see good job by Tyron Williams of getting up the field to the 42-yard line of Permian for a first down.
15 yards on that carry for Williams. He's going to remain in the backfield with Black. And Garcia is going to pass. He's going to swing it out to Williams. Williams got just nowhere to go. A lot of pursuit out there. Oh, there's a late flag.
That's going to be on, I believe, one of their players for a little taunting type thing after the play. It's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct on the Carver Rams.
Well, that'll be after the play, so they'll mark it from the spot wherever he went down or out of bounds there. Here's our call.
Yep.
After the play, dead ball.
A little problem with the mic. Might need some batteries.
Well, it's just cutting in and out, in and out, in and out. So
might be the batteries dying, who knows? But anyway, it's marked at the 43 of Carver now. 1st and 10 for Permian. See if they pound Black here on this play.
Well, Williams has been the ball giver of choice more times than not. A lot of pressure this time from the Rams, and the sack is going to be made there by Ashton Hall as he beats his man and gets to Garcia quickly.
What they tried to do, Clay, was pull Justin Green from his right guard position all the way across the left of the formation to block, and that guy just got a quick start, head start out there coming around the edge, and they couldn't get there, and it's a big loss.
Yeah, loss of 12.
Yeah.
Going to bring up 2nd and 22 for the Panthers back in their own territory. Garcia fakes it, is going to pitch, and this time, once again, they spread them out. Williams is going to be able to make a little out of it, but not much. He's going to pick up maybe 5.
Watch Peridot, the H, out here, try to get out here and block this corner, and the corner just got away from him, and give Tyron Williams credit for trying to make something out of nothing all the way up to the midfield stripe, and it's going to be 3rd and about 17, looks like.
Well, good pressure and pretty good pursuit so far by the Rams, except for that first pitch to Williams when he took it 30-something. But other than that, they've been able to stretch the Panthers out wide. Black up the middle, and boy, he is going to be hit hard. He still fights forward. It's going to pick up 6 yards, but that's going to bring a 4th down and 11 for the Panthers.
That's Peridot and 67 Noah Casas pull on your Odessa College instant replay. Black getting right up in behind them, trying to find some room inside. All the way up to the 44-yard line, make it 4th and 11. Panthers are going to try to pin the Rams deep.
Caden Hernandez on to do the punting for the Panthers. And the Rams are going to take a timeout. I think they had 12 men on the field to start that play, so 17 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. We'll be back after this.
At Odessa College, every journey begins with a dream as unique as you. Whether starting at a young age or maybe reshaping your career, it's time to unlock your potential. From cutting-edge medical fields to continuing education, we design 2 years as well as 4-year programs to fit your passion. Our faculty thrive on being mentors, empowering the next generation of creative thinkers, pioneers, and leaders. Because at Odessa College, you're not just a number, you're family. Register now for the upcoming semester for an experience as unique as you.
Taco Villa combo meals are a great value, and now we have 3 delicious new ways to save on lunch and dinner. Whether you choose 2 flavorful bean burritos and a 20-ounce drink for only $5.99, or 2 of our famous crunchy tacos with a 20-ounce drink for $6.99, or bring a friend and share 3 crunchy tacos, 3 bean burritos, and 2 refreshing 20-ounce drinks for only $17.99. A combo meal at Taco Villa sounds good to me.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium, our Trans-Global Production Game of the Week. As always, produced and directed by Bob Bailey, who is synonymous with the name Trans-Global Productions.
His wife Debbie doing the replays for us.
Hernandez, a high snap, but able to get off a good kick, and it is going. Oh, it takes that ball bounced a yard from the sideline and took a right turn instead of a left turn at Albuquerque.
Heading toward the golf course. Maybe they had a tee time.
Man, he did have a weird bounce, but that's going to be a break for the Rams as they now will take over at the 20-yard line.
Yep. So the Panther defense got off the field on the last series. They've got to do that here again on this series as the Rams will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Got time for one play here. Clock will start after the snap of the ball. That should take us on into the second quarter. A little different set here from the Rams. There's Howard. He's going to throw it again, and the ball is complete to number 10. He's going to be deep in Panther territory. Okoye Walker with the catch. Howard now 2 for 2 passing this year for the Rams.
Yep, end around pass. Panther secondary lost the receiver that was down here. Took off, threw the pass, and Maya had a nice gain. That's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter.
So the Rams leading the Panthers 6-0.
The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company located in Midland and Odessa.
Rexco!
Welcome back. There you see the Friday night 5G lights sign on the surrounded by the Panther cheer team. And the Rams leading 6-0 are going to have a first 10 at the Panther 35-yard line after the pass and catch there from wide receiver Dimitri Howard to wide receiver Okoye Walker.
Elijah Green playing the nose tackle position for the Panthers right now, number 91. I think they
flag on the play.
Yep, they called it. Called a false start. Somebody moving.
So let's see what the officials signal. So it's going to back it up 5 back to the 40-yard line. The Rams will be facing a first down and 15. So we're going to split 2 receivers, top and bottom again. Panthers kind of going with man, almost press coverage, not quite, with the corners only playing about 3 yards off. Wade throws quickly underneath to Howard. Howard still on his feet. Howard's going to go down there. He'd have just enough, I think, for the first down at the 25.
And he came underneath on a little delayed in route, let the inside receiver clear out from the inside, and he came right in underneath it into the vacated open spot. First down for the Rams.
Going to stack 2 receivers, top and bottom. Whoop. And they got in a little bit of a hurry there as
dead ball. Ball start. The offense. 5 yards, still first down.
So we're going to move it back 5. One of the receivers got in a hurry there. Not watching the ball, watching where he was going to go.
And that's all you have to do as a receiver, just watch the ball. You don't even have to know the count.
No.
Stack twins up at the top.
They were at the bottom as well on the last play. Don't know if they'll do that again. Looks like they are. Okoye Walker and Jacorian Sneed here at the bottom. And Dimitri Howard and I believe Cortland Warner at the top. Oh.
He looked to see where he was going to go before he caught it.
Actually, Xavier Woods up there with Dimitri Howard and not able to hang on. It's going to bring up now a 2nd and 15.
You could see his head coming down and looking up to see where he was going to go before he forgot the one most important thing, and that's tuck it and run. Tuck it and get up the field. Good shot from the north end zone there.
Xavier Woods does have 5 catches on the year for 112 yards and 2 touchdowns. Twins still top and bottom. Wade once again is going to throw for Howard, and Howard's going to make the catch all the way down to the Panther 22.
I believe that's number 12 for the Panthers in the secondary there. That is Caleb Jameson on the tackle, coming from the outside linebacker position.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Rams. And well, I tell you, look for Howard. Howard coming into the ball game had caught as many passes as the other top 5 receivers for the Rams, so definitely the go-to guy. That pass intended for Walker, but it's going to fall incomplete. Going to be a 4th and 7, and I imagine 4-down territory for the Rams.
Clay, that Permian switched corners that time. They ran Caleb Cruz out there on opposite Dimitri Howard out there. So they were going to pick on this other corner down here, number 13, Nada Cardoza, and he was able to be in the spot. Now, like I said, we haven't seen much of a kicking game, so we're not surprised they're going for it here on 4th and 8. That's false start.
Yeah, those guys just not watching the ball.
Well, and they weren't in sync on what they wanted to do
false
there.
Start. The offense. 5-yard penalties. Still.
Yeah.
That's going to move it back. It's going to bring up 4th and 12 now, but
we've seen Long here, Clay. They've tried these little screen passes. Let's see if they go back to the well with that one more time. They're going to bring. They've got Howard up at the top with Cruz out there. 4 wideouts.
See if the Panthers, nope, not going to bring, just going to rush 3. Nope, there's another flag. And that's going to move it back another 5 yards.
Dead ball. False start. The offense. 5 yards, still 4th.
Just a little bit discombobulated right here, as I think a little bit of maybe, unsurety as to what they were going to call. And, the guys just, like you said, watch the ball. Watch the ball. Don't listen to anybody.
That's right.
Watch the ball.
Yeah.
4th and 17 now for the Rams. Panthers going to drop back a little bit now in the defensive backfield and at the cornerback spot. Once again, rushing 3. Wade rolls to his left, throws underneath over the middle. Ball's going to be caught for a 1st down and a Ram.
Yep, that's a clip.
1st down, but it's going to be another 2 flags on the play.
Yep. It's going to be a illegal block push in the back.
Couldn't tell. It may have been Tolbert. Maybe Kentrell Tolbert on the catch. I can't see that number very well.
See what the call is here. It'll be from the spot. Is that going to be after the 1st down?
Block below the waist. Offense. 15 yards from the spot of the foul.
I think that's going to be Jacorian Sneed maybe on that catch.
Man, he threw that coming left all the way across his body.
He did, and he put it on the money, too.
He did.
So that's going to put them at the 29-yard line.
Panther defense needs to contain with the rush, Clay. Not get so far up the field they give this guy a lane to escape out of with his feet and then continue the play and make something happen.
Well, rushing 3, at least the last play, they only rushed 3. Got 5 to block 3. So here's Wade going to step up into the pocket. He released it just a little bit overthrown as Xavier Woods broke free over the middle, but the ball falls incomplete.
Yeah, number 34, Jason Cranfield was on the coverage there with that receiver. Watch our Odessa College instant replay from the north end zone. It's coming into your living room, folks. There he is right there. Just a little too much. Cranfield trailing the play and coverage. Was going to have to force that pass to be right in there. It was not. Panther offense takes over.
From their own 29-yard line go the Panthers. Garcia throws underneath. It's caught there by Robles, but had to go down to a knee to make the catch, so he'll be down at the spot.
Quick stopper out at the top of the screen or the far side of the field, right in front of coverage. Got about 6 on 1st down, 2nd and 4. Playing soft out on the edge. I'm talking about the corners for the Carver Rams.
Robles going to split out top again. Got Williams and Hernandez here at the bottom. Peridot in, lined up at the H-back spot. And going to fake it to Black and fire to Robles once again, and he's going to have about 7-8 yards and a Panther first down.
Panther offensive coaches have noticed the soft coverage on the outside toward the receivers that are split out wide. Play action pass fake keeps the backers in and allows that route to be run and get open in front of the soft coverage for a first down for the Panthers at the 44-yard line.
Williams moves into the slot at the top of your screen. Going to throw out to Robles out there once again, third target in a row, and he's going to have another 5 yards for the Panthers.
Yep, and they're working on that right corner for Carver there right now. Just nickel and diming them right now, getting what they can take. That's what you do. Get what the defense gives you and move on down the field. 8 minutes left in the first half of action.
Well, Robles now, I believe on the sideline. Ramirez split out that way. Williams going to carry up the middle, going to be hit as he gets to the line of scrimmage. He's going to fight forward for a gain of about 2.
Yep. He was the up back there in the backfield and got a little quick hitter there to get him going. Didn't get much there. 3rd and 3. Panthers need to pick this up and continue the drive.
Well, the Ram defense has been really good so far. They've done a good job in pursuit and kept the Panthers from getting wide often, and kind of tough to run up them the middle.
Inside, they've actually controlled some of that line of scrimmage I was talking about.
There's Black with a big hole.
Yep.
And he's going to fight forward inside the 35-yard line for a Panther first down.
Yep, that was just a nice job up front by the 5 guys, Henderson, Casas, Green, Vasquez, and Vela, allowing Gavin Black to work his way through the middle of the line up to the 33 of Carver, 1st and 10 Panthers.
Tyran Williams came into the ball game with 17 carries in 4 games, already has 6 carries tonight, so kind of a surprise. Black now with only 5. His 5th carry. This is his 6th carry. But once again, the Rams do a good job of stretching it out.
Their speed and the pursuit is what got there, Clay. They just kept kind of scooting this play on outside. And I would prefer them to keep going straight ahead at this defensive line and pound them. I don't think they can outrun them around the edge right now. They're a little too quick, too fast.
2nd and 9 for the Panthers. Clock inside of 6 minutes from when they snap the ball here to go in the first half. Score remains 6-0. Garcia rolls left and looks over the middle and just a little high. Had Peridot, had a Hernandez open around the goal line, but not able to see him and get the ball to either one.
Landon Robles running the out. Watch our Odessa College instant replay. You can see him at the 20-yard line at the top of the screen. That was open, and Luke would probably like to be able to have that one back and watch himself catch it and pull it in for a first down. 3rd and 9, Clay. Might be 2-down territory here for Permian.
Well, if they don't lose yardage, I would say definitely that will be the case. Peridot once again in motion. Garcia is going to throw it quick out here to Ramirez. Ramirez down inside the 25, down close to the 20. He will have a Panther first down.
Yep, this is the wide receiver tunnel screen. Watch our Odessa College instant replay as the receiver there, Mauricio Ramirez, just took a step, came back inside toward the middle of the field. Garcia got him the ball, and the screen was set up down to the 21-yard line, 1st and 10 Permian. Look how soft they're playing on the outside, Clay.
Yeah, they're laying off about 7 yards. Going to throw underneath to Robles again. Robles makes the catch. He's going for the corner of that end zone. Going to be dragged out of bounds and a flag. So
be face mask.
Going to be about a 1 yard penalty as he's dragged out of bounds at the 2 yard line.
Ran the quick out to the far side. You can see right there. That's horse collar, actually. And good job by Robles there to get all the way down to the 2 yard line.
Foul. Horse collar tackle on all defense. Half the distance. First down.
So the Panthers will have a first down and goal from the 1.
Carver coach is talking to the corner over there about sitting down, squatting down, and staying in that area, not backpedaling out of there too fast. That'll probably be an adjustment they talk about over on the sideline over there as the Panthers have the ball. First and goal at the 1. I see 18 coming here.
Well, I don't know why you wouldn't. He has a nose for the end zone, and he is into the end zone for the Panthers touchdown.
Just a quick dive by Black there. Watch our OC instant replay. Pulled the H across. That's Ashton Daly, number 46, kicking out on the block, and Gavin Black getting into the end zone for the first Panther touchdown of the evening.
All right, let's see here who's on to do the kicking.
Looks like this is 83.
It's Jaden Lopez again, the freshman. He kicked last week and I believe converted all of them successfully. Snap is good. The kick is up and maybe a little ugly, but it's 1 point, so that gives the Panthers a 7-6 lead.
Wake up to great value with breakfast combo meals now at Taco Villa. Whether you choose mouth-watering biscuits and gravy, hash browns, and a 12-ounce coffee for only $3.99, or your choice of breakfast taco, golden hash brown with a 12-ounce coffee for $4.99, or your favorite breakfast burrito, hash brown, and a piping hot 12-ounce coffee for just $5.99. Breakfast at Taco Villa sounds good to me.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's 2 guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's 2 dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign. Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Podzemny about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
Well, there you see the kick by number 84, Iker Munoz. It's going to be taken down inside the 5. And here on the return, ooh, boy, somebody got a shoestring there. Otherwise, we might have seen a house.
I think that might have been number 32, Braden Woody, getting a trip up of the foot there. Like Clay said, he might still be running north towards Andrews.
Now, Jacorian Sneed on the return there for the Rams. So the Panthers with a 10-play drive took it 71 yards, 4 minutes and 17 seconds in what has been this high school football season a very long drive.
Yes, it is. Panther defense now needs to bow up and stop the Rams. See if they can get that ball back one more time with 5:02 left. Get some more points on the board before half.
Illegal substitution on the offense.
At Sewell, we know that cherished memories are made in the simplest moments. And those memories are made one play at a time. Sewell, where unforgettable moments begin.
Let's go!
The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company located in Midland and Odessa.
Rexco!
Well, as you return, we do find out there was an illegal substitution called on the Rams before the timeout, so they're going to lose a timeout and take a 5-yard penalty. So it's going to be a 1st and 15 from their own 31-yard line.
I'd like to see the Panther defense get a turnover here, Clay. See if they can make something happen here down on this end of the field.
Definitely strong right here as 3 receivers to the right and a tight end on that right side. And going to be a pickup of about 4 yards there on first down.
Number 37, Luis Zapien on the tackle again from the Panther defense, inside linebacker.
TJ Johnson on the carry once again for the Rams.
They're going to put their
Dimitri Howard's going to be in the backfield, and
Yep.
he can run it, he can throw it, he can catch it. So watch out. He's going to get the corner, but just not a lot to go there.
They got it.
Late flag on the sideline over there.
They're going to get holding on one of their receivers over there in front of their bench.
Take it down.
Well,
hopefully we get the microphone situation taken care of at the half.
He just needs to leave that thing off and
just give us the signals.
Do the old school, signal it with your hands, and that way we'll know what's going on.
Yep. Ball's going to be moved back to the 25-yard line of Carver.
I don't understand how that's a
10-yard penalty from the spot.
Okay.
That's what it is, I believe. 2nd and 21 from the 25-yard line.
Already 80 yards of penalties for the Rams.
Wow. Maybe it's jet lag.
Oh, there comes a helicopter over the field. Well, near the field, not over the field.
I want to see the
that's
Friday Night Lights too.
Don't pay a ticket, but I suspect that's a lot more expensive than a ticket.
Yep.
Trying to get the play call in. Wade's got it now. Make sure everybody's on the same page. Still 5 seconds on the play clock. And he's going to give to Johnson up the middle and just nowhere to go as he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage.
Guess who? Number 37. Watch him come from outside. Actually, 94 for the Panthers on defense. Sebastian Sanchez got a piece of that too.
So 3rd down now, and we're going to call it about 21 yards, I believe, for the Rams.
Boy, he just came around the edge there and got a hold of that back. Said, you're not going anywhere.
Kind of surprised the Panthers didn't use a timeout there.
Well, 3:24 left.
They've got time.
Yeah, they do, but they got to get off the field here.
They'll use it after this play.
Yep.
They don't have to.
No.
Howard on the catch there. He's going to pick up 5 yards out to the 30, but that's going to bring up a punting situation for the Rams.
Ian Riley out there from the outside linebacker position, pushing that receiver out of bounds over there at the 30. Good play by Ian. And more importantly, the back's out of bounds, so that stops the clock with 3:12. Again, time is not an issue for the Panthers right now. However, possession is. And they've got to make sure they kick it here. I'd like to see us be able to field the ball here, Clay, and get some relatively good field position. And there's another substitution penalty.
No, it was delay a game.
Doing this.
Well, the clock went to 0. The reason the kid came on is because the other kid, they made him go off because his helmet came off. That's not a penalty.
Yeah. Pick the flag up.
So Punting from the 30-yard line, Caleb Cruz deep for the Panthers. Woo!
Almost got to it.
Really close.
Looked like one of your wedge shots backing up there.
I think that was number 19 for the Panthers, Aiden Medina.
He almost got there.
Boy, he came close to getting a piece of that.
Sure did. Panther offense now has the ball. Let's see if they continue with the same formula they did on the last drive. We're kind of the opinion up here that we'd like to see a little more run action. Don't see Gavin Black coming in. This is going to be John Paul Uranga in the backfield, number 26.
Well, different style running, but boy, watch this young man.
Get north and south.
I tell you, he is full speed on about his second step.
There he goes.
Right up the middle.
Yep.
Uranga into Ram territory all the way down to the 44-yard line.
Watch our Odessa College instant replay. Peridot actually came in back toward the line and then kicked out back where he came from, and Uranga just followed him into the hole up to the 43, 44-yard line, looks like, 43 and a half. Panthers have a first down.
17 yards on the carry for Uranga. Uranga came into the ball game with 19 carries for 112 yards, averaging about 5.9 per pop. There's Black up that same hole, and he has found another hole all the way down to the 30 or 31-yard line.
Yeah, right between the center and the guards. They're taking care of business up front. Watch our Odessa College instant replay. Big hole on the right side, and Black did a good job of patiently waiting for that hole to get there, and then once he saw it, hit the afterburners and got on up the field.
Carries of 17 yards and now 13 yards for the Panthers.
See it
on
from
consecutive plays.
See it from the south end there and back up top.
Black's going another way. Big hole. Black outside. Nice job of tackling out there by the, I believe that was Tavares Davis on the tackle. Does a good job of getting Black's feet out from under him. That's about the only way you can get him down.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't maybe stiff arm him a little better like we've seen.
That guy got down before he could.
Did. Yeah, he got down to his legs pretty quick.
Another first down, so the Panthers with a 17-yard carry, a 13-yard carry, and a 10-yard carry. All of those up the middle, even though Black did jump outside.
Run it again. There's only about 7 in the box there. There he goes.
Black inside the 10, still on his feet.
Oh. Wow.
Going to fight his way all the way down to the 3-yard line, I believe.
Well, let's see if they run that little full house power eye backfield here for the Panthers. As you can see on our Odessa College instant replay, he almost stepped out of that tackle by number 3, Artez Jones. And the Panthers are set up first and goal at the 3-yard line. Clock running at 55.
Black is still in the backfield. Got 2 receivers split top.
Yeah.
But just a good push by the offensive line there. Everybody just went straight ahead.
That defensive line, Clay, ended up in the end zone. Watch right there.
Well, and something we hadn't talked about, but something they've got to watch out for is exhaustion, because they don't have the numbers the Panthers have. A lot of these players going both ways. They're going to start wearing down.
Yep. Plus the travel. You think that's got to have a little bit of a toll.
The excitement.
Yep. And like as we said, they have not played a team as big as Permian on the offensive line.
No. Kick is good, so 41 seconds remaining in the first half. We'll be back.
Hi, my name is Kevin Mannix. I'm the president and founder of Optimus Physical Therapy. I have practiced in the outpatient setting for the last 18 years in Midland, Odessa.
It is intercepted by Kevin Mannix.
Our professional staff will ensure that your functional goals will be met. Our cutting-edge manual techniques and state-of-the-art equipment allows Optimus to offer an evidence-based treatment approach tailored to each patient's functional recovery. Remember, Optimus Therapy for optimal results.
Welcome to Rose's Cafe, where every meal is a celebration meant to be shared. Go ahead, pull together tables for any size group. Because at Rose's, we believe that everyone deserves a seat at our table. So come together, share the joy, and experience authentic Mexican food at its finest as you create memorable moments in our comfortable, colorful dining room. After all, life is better with Rose's Cafe.
Welcome back to Ratliff. I'm a little discombobulated here, but the Panthers with a 5-play drive take it 61 yards in 2 minutes and 24 seconds.
And that Panther offensive line just did the job there. I think that might be something they talk about at halftime coming out, was one of my keys to begin the game with. Ground and pound, wear this team down up front, and let Black and Uranga and even Garcia, if they want to run the zone read or the option, let him hurt them with his legs as well.
Well, the Panthers definitely with a size advantage on the offensive line. It's a kickoff deep. That's just going to go into the end zone there. And the Rams will take over at their 25-yard line. 41 seconds remaining and no timeouts.
Yep. Panther defense, don't give up the big play here. Keep everything in front of you. Rally to the ball, tackle it inbounds, and make that clock run, get inside that locker room at the half.
So I look for the Rams just to probably just try to run something here. And but I don't know that.
Nobody knows.
They may have some funny business working there.
Run the ball.
Gonna
wow,
be
look at
up
there.
the middle.
That's a good job.
Met at the line of scrimmage, just nowhere to go.
Guess who? Zapien on the outside, keeping that shoulder free and that outside gap contained. They tried a little counter action with the back, and he just stayed at home and made the play on the outside gap responsibility.
Well, I think the Rams will probably be happy just to let this clock tick down. May run one more play, but clock going to be down inside 5 seconds. Maybe they're going to try and snap it. No, they're not. So we're going to go into halftime with the Panthers coming from behind to lead 14-6. Stay tuned, and we will be back towards the end of halftime for the homecoming queen coronation and celebration and the crown, the new crown.
Diamond Pump and Transport LLC specializes in oil field transportation. We are locally owned and operated and do business in the Permian Basin and West Texas areas. We also provide hot oil service, acid pumping, water hauling, tank cleaning, and other types of oil field transport and hauling services. We invite you to call us today. Diamond Pump and Transport LLC, 432-617-8084.
E&E Service and Supply is your leader in well service supplies and rig packages. We manufacture oil savers, rod transfers, rod strippers, pipe wiper blocks, weight indicators and pads, rope sockets, drop valves, guy line blocks, swab mandrels, fishing tools, slip cylinders for Advance, BJ, and Giberson, and a whole lot more. Please come by E&E Service and Supply at 3501 Brazos.
Since 1958, we've been present for you. We appreciate our community and care about West Texans. That's why we're celebrating our love for this amazing community with a spectacular giveaway. From August 1st to December 6th, you can stop by one of our branches or find us at an event in the Midland, Odessa community to receive a special scratch-off card. There's a number of presents for you, including our grand prize, a 2-year lease on a 2024 Cadillac XT or $7,500 cash. Other prizes include a free car wash, oil change, and Complex community merchandise. At Complex Community Federal Credit Union, we're all about taking care of you and giving back with heartfelt generosity. So don't wait. Visit ccfcupresentforyou.com for details and official rules. No purchase necessary. Participants must be at least 18 years of age to qualify. Void where prohibited. All federal, state, and local laws apply.
On behalf of our employees and the 7 members of our Board of Trustees, I'm excited to announce our district's new College Career and Military Readiness score is 88%. That is an A, according to the Texas Education Agency. Just 5 years ago, our CCMR score was 58%. College and career military readiness is a key component of the state's accountability system, and it is a large percentage of each high school's rating. When creating our strategic plan in 2019, our school board set a goal of reaching 65% by 2024. We hit that mark in 2022 and immediately set our sights higher. Our ultimate goal as a school system is to prepare students for whatever comes beyond high school graduation. The CCMR score of 88% shows that we are accomplishing that. Thank you to our trustees for their support. Thank you to our teams that are closely monitoring kids' progress toward this goal. And thank you to our teachers and students who are working hard every day. If you want to read more about this, please visit our ECISD website. Congratulations, ECISD community, as we lead the way in college, career, and military readiness.
Hey, welcome to halftime again. 88. It's a big number, and it's a big jump from last year. College, career, military readiness. So we are celebrating our new score, and you may have seen us talking about CCMR, as we call it, over the last few years, or maybe you haven't. So what exactly is college, career, and military readiness? We're going to jump into that, dive deeper into it right now. So I'm joined by Robert Trejo, who is our Executive Director of Accountability and School Improvement, and he's the guy who is watching college, career, and military readiness and that score and making sure we're on track. Robert, thank you for being joining us here at halftime and doing the interview.
Oh, thank you for the invite.
What is college, career, and military readiness?
Absolutely. First, let me just start by saying that I'm new to ECISD, and I've hit the ground running. There's a lot of great people working here, and it's just very excited to be part of this community and this school district, and just grateful for the opportunity. But yeah, hitting the ground running, CCMR, what is it? You said it, 3 different components: college, career, military readiness. And so how do we split those up? What does really college ready mean in terms for our kiddos? There's different ways and different metrics that track being college ready. One of those is earning a 3, 4, or 5 score in the advanced placement academic exams. Those are usually exams that are taken at the senior level, such as AP Calculus or AP Biology, AP English Literature. But just because they're taken at the senior level, that doesn't mean that, there isn't a trajectory and a learning continuum that happens all the way since elementary school.
Right.
So that's one of the measures, and I know that we'll get more deep into that. But you're looking at advanced placement, earning 3, 4, or 5s. You're looking at earning dual credit while in high school, and that's earning your college credits that you need for whatever degree that you want to pursue, whether it's in mathematics, English, or chemistry, or if you want to become a lawyer or whatever the case might be. Those law courses or all those courses in dual credit that fall into your degree plan. The next area for college ready is earning certain scores in ACT performance or SAT performance. Those are your, your college entrance exams, so to speak, to get into different types of schools that they're required for. Another area is earning an associate's degree. We have students that earn 2 years of college dual credit courses and an associate's degree before they even leave their senior year from high school. And so we have some number of those students. The second component is the career readiness piece, and that really entails for students to earn industry-based certifications in various career technical education programs, or earning level 1, level 2 certificates that go beyond the industry-based certification. And then finally is just being military readiness, working in conjunction with our military recruiters, and for students to end up joining the military, pledging their commitment to service our country, and going off to, basic training, and then finally serving however terms they seek to serve our country.
So what I pull from that is kids have a lot of choices. So you're talking about advanced academic courses. You're talking about dual credit, where they're earning high school and college credit at the same time through our partnerships. You're talking about career and technical education courses that lead them to a certificate or a certification of some sort. The military readiness. So is that one of the things you would like parents to take away? This is an important measure because it also speaks to the opportunities that are available to kids.
Absolutely. This is huge, and it's all student-centered. It's about providing them an experience and really listening to our students. What do you want to do with your career? What is it that you want to do post-high school? What are your dreams, your goals? And then us providing an experience. And what I mean by experience is they're going to take math, science, history, English courses along the way, but we're also going to offer courses that are tailored for their needs, their wants, their goals. And so if a student wants, I want to become a police officer as a law enforcement officer, or I want to be an FBI agent, what are the courses that we offer, and how do we start preparing that student to take those courses sequentially so that when they leave us, they're ready. If they want to pursue and become a doctor or whatever the case might be, we're going to provide a course load that supports that goal. And so that's why it's college, career, and military ready, right? And most of the trajectories post high school will fall into one of those categories. Right. And then it's our job to design those programs of study, design those courses that are perfectly aligned and help kids achieve their dreams. And so why is this super important? Well, first, there's a lot of people involved with this, right? So we start with effective advising, our counseling department, Taylor Roy's department, and all of the counselors that are on the ground at the campuses. Right. They meet with students. They start doing career inventories since the middle school. Like, what is it that you want to do? This is what your skill set is. These are the opportunities that exist for you. These are the careers that exist for you. When you hear about career expos, this is where prepping our kids and exposing them to what opportunities exist within ECISD. And so we have this whole framework of effective advising. We provide kids opportunities to develop interest, to seek opportunities, to dream big. And then once they start making decisions, we start tailoring the courses along the way. And that starts early on since the middle school. Kids that, want to pursue advanced academics work, that they want to go to college and earn a master's degree, earn a doctorate degree. Those are the kids that are going to be on your advanced academics classes. And so we start them early. And that's through Dr. Vesley's office that sits in advanced academics, which is overseen by Dr. Nanius. And so what happens there is you have kids that are accelerated so that they're able to take these advanced courses at the very end. And that's the same for dual credit and for IB programs. And so in dual credit, you have all these teachers that are preparing kids so that they're successful when they take either dual credit math or dual credit English or dual credit programs in other courses. We have dual credit in CTE, and that's actually one of the biggest highlights. When you talk about this 88%, ECISD has done a phenomenal job in our CTE programs to promote dual credit within career technical education. And this is overseen by Ryan Merritt's office. Mm-hmm. And so phenomenal job there, and all the CTE coordinators at the campuses, the CTE teachers at the campuses. And so when I'm talking about this, imagine you have a kid who wants to become a firefighter, or a kid who wants to become an EMT. Not only are they pursuing classes that lead to an industry-based certification, they're also able to take dual credit classes so that one day they can pursue an advanced degree if they wish to do that. So just for comparisons, because I want to anchor this, from that 88% of talking about all our students that graduate hit a CCMR point, a college career military point, I'm focusing in on a subset of this dual credit. For dual credit, students that were enrolled in CTE programs, in comparison, 52% of ECISD students who took dual credit CTE courses completed them and were successful. That's compared to 24% from the state. Yeah. So you could see a huge difference there. And that's all accredited to multiple people, from the CTE teacher on the ground to the counselors overseen by Taylor Roy and Ms. Severson's division, to the assistant principals that support those programs, the principals that support those programs, all the way to central office personnel, the director of CTE, and then executive director Ryan Merritt to support and provide those opportunities. Yeah. And I know that they're currently building a CTE building for ECISD. That's only going to add and grow these opportunities for these kids, whether they're pursuing a CTE program for an industry-based certification in conjunction with dual credit. So that's another way that they could be career ready. And there's a little bit of overlap with college and career. Sure. But focusing back on career, kids earning associate's degrees, that's another area of highlight for ECISD. So that you can know, 9% of our kids earned an associate's degree. They graduated from ECISD this last year alone. That's huge, because what does that translate to parents? It translates to saving money, and these kids got to jumpstart on their college degrees early on, meaning that they have 2 years of college done, and they only need 2 more years to get that bachelor's degree. So that sums up college. So now let me move on to career, because this is just also an exciting component of it. Career is really housed, most of it in CTE, Career Technical Education programs. And I know that we have numerous programs here in ECISD that allow kids to, I want to pursue this, whether it's, programs in law enforcement, medical, in welding, law enforcement. So all of these different careers, we offer tracks and courses so that they can lead to certifications. I know that we have a agricultural program as well in ECISD, FarmAg. And so that all of these interests are generated by students. We tailor classes and courses and pathways so that they could end up leaving ECISD with a certification. And why is the certification so important? Because when you have a certification, it makes you more marketable and you're able to hit the job market, career ready. And there's not so much training and onboarding that needs to take place with those particular students, and they could go into an entry high level paying job right off the bat. This is all research based as well. I do want to add that all of these programs of study were designed through workforce solutions studies and so on and so forth to say, this is what the market looks like, this is where our needs at, and then lining up the job market needs with student needs, and then matching up those together there nicely. And then the final one is the military component, and that's just working with our recruiters and seeing which kids want to serve our country, and then getting them aligned to the right branch, the right opportunities that exist through the GI Bill or career trainings or whatever the case might be, and then getting them enlisted and then serving in basic training, and then we always live to see our students come back dressed in uniforms.
Yeah, that's really good. That's a great point. And I'm really glad that you brought up that really the system work to get kids to this point, because it doesn't come from one office, it doesn't come from one school. And you mentioned the breadth of the work stretches back to the middle schools, but in all honesty, it even goes to, we put a lot of emphasis on kindergarten readiness. And so all of that work just builds kids up academically and socially and emotionally, and all of these pieces even at the very beginning stage of an education. At a certain point, you're building upon these. So the more prepared a student is, and then the more challenged they are, it just grows. So I'm really glad you brought that up. And I wanted to ask you just a little bit too. CCMR is not a measure that ECISD came up with. While it's important to us, this is a state metric as well. And so this is a big deal according to the state of Texas, right? And the accountability.
Absolutely. All of this is measured through, and the awarding of the points and how they track, it's all measured through state accountability. And it's a big component for high schools. It could weigh as much as 40% in their Domain 1 score. And so that's a big chunk. And so ECISD recognizes the importance, not just because of the accountability. I do want to mention that. There's an importance because we're talking about kids and supporting them to pursue their goals, whether it's college, career, or military. And so we see the value in it, so much so that when you ask about who's involved in this process, I'm always afraid to answer because I always leave somebody out. And as you just tossed it back to me, I'm thinking ECISD has invested in having college, career, military readiness personnel at the campuses. Mr. Rico Enriquez, he supports those coordinators at the campuses, and he's the director of CCMR. So ECISD has made a huge investment, not only in the infrastructure, I mentioned the building, and the courseworks and the personnel, and then all of us working together to support the child from the time that they decide this is what I want to do after I leave ECISD, and just having them ready so that they could contribute back to the community.
And we're excited to be able to say the investment is there, as you mentioned. The focus on it is there throughout the system. And then when you look at the results, an 88 score this year is up 15 points from a year ago. Actually, over the 5 years where this became a measure that we tracked constantly, it's up about 30 points. 88 is 12 points higher than the state, and it equals the grade of an A. So we are very, very pleased with the work that's being done and the opportunities for kids and getting them college, career, military readiness. So is there anything, before we wrap up, anything else that you would like parents in the community to know about CCMR? Because we're not going to stop talking about it.
No, just want to say that ECISD is making a big investment to support our kids and their dreams. And so, it's the opportunities are there. I encourage you to talk to your kids about it. Ask them, what do you want to do? Go talk to your counselors and get on the right track of courses to support those dreams. And just being here, I'm going to tell you that ECISD has incredible support systems for kids to pursue their dreams. I'm very excited, like I mentioned at the beginning, to be working alongside all this group of educators.
Robert, thank you very much. We appreciate all of your time being here and all the work you're doing, and welcome to ECISD. Love the work that you're doing so far. So thanks. Appreciate you being here at halftime too. All right, so are you looking for an example? CCMR, let's put a face to the idea in this conversation. So going back to convocation, when we kicked off the year, we introduced our audiences to several different students. Let us introduce you to one right now. Andrew Zavala, Permian High School graduate, and he graduated in May of 2024, got a job shortly thereafter, and by August, he was on the work site with potentially making six figures this year, right out of high school. Here's his story.
Hi, my name is Andrew Zavala. I go by AJ. I'm 18 years old. I recently graduated from Permian class of 2024, and I'm currently working at Atlas Energy as a welder/mechanic.
Yeah, it's just pretty weird to believe that I was here not that long ago, you know? Here's how fast time flies.
Well, it all started here, actually, at Frost, my sophomore year, when I decided to join welding. It was just kind of a tested out moment, but I ended up falling in love with it. I graduated this past year, and I really only had a week after graduation before I started working. Man, it was pretty crazy. They came here to interview us. It was my turn. I was getting real nervous because that was like really my first couple interviews that I've ever done. They actually told us the same day that we were actually hired on. They told me actually that they were bringing me on. They told me what my pay would look like, the hours. I was freaking out. I had to call my mom. It was a pretty wild feeling. Definitely learning new things every day. If there's something that needs to be welded in the plant, I'm like, man, that's me. Put me on it. Even if it's something I've never welded before, I'm not afraid to do it and just learn. That's how you learn. Even if I didn't pursue welding as my career, this is such a great skill to have on me, you know? And I was in the band also as well, on the drum line. That taught me valuable skills as well, being a leader. And I used what I got from there to here as well, like being up early, working as a team, being a leader, staying out late, working in the sun, you know, things like that. So the programs that we have here are pretty good. What advice I give to them is just keep pushing. I know it seems hard. I know I definitely had those moments too where like, man, I don't know if this is for me. I can't do this. This is hard. All this stuff is piling up. But it does work out in the end. As long as you keep pushing and have the mindset that I will do this, I will have this one day, you will make it.
I'd be over here a lot, grinding metal and measuring stuff.
To be making this kind of money at my age is definitely a blessing, and I'm very fortunate to have this opportunity.
It's Mr. Hernandez's office usually, where you be making jokes all the time.
I started with Mr. Young. He was my first welding teacher ever. Then I went to Mr. Rodriguez, then Mr. Armendariz, and each person I took something, because they each teach different, and I took 1 point from them, and it made me to who I am today in welding wise. So they've all played a really big role in my life. The welding side of it is everything I asked for and more. Like that, some of the stuff I've done already, I'm like, that's crazy. I didn't even know I could do that. But yeah.
Pretty good times. A lot of memories. Goes by really fast.
carry him forward to around the 40-41-yard line.
Well, Jacob Garcia will bring the offense out to start the second half. Let's see what adjustments might have been talked about and implemented in the locker room here at halftime. As the Panthers do start that 14-6 lead, their rushing totals, as I said, 148 yards in the first half. I'd like to see that continue and maybe expand, let this offensive line wear on that Carver, Alabama defensive front.
Well, as we talked about, several of these Carver players playing on both sides of the ball and going up against this big offensive line, they are going to wear down. Gavin Black going to get his feet taken out from under him there. Good pursuit by the Rams and a nice tackle there by Cortland Warner.
Yep, number 50, Michael Threet, also the defensive from his defensive spot. Number 50, he's a senior, took his legs out as well. He tried to stiff arm him out of the way, but just got to his legs before he could do that and got him down at the 44-yard line.
Speaking of Cortland Warner, I actually saw him on one of the interviews on TV in Birmingham this week, and a very, very well-spoken young man, I must say. Was looking forward to the trip out here. Garcia once again just gives it to Black, and he just drops his head.
Bye.
And he is going to take it to the house. Maybe he is going to be caught. A great burst of speed there. I believe Artez Jones really put the burners on and pushes him out of bounds.
Peridot and the guard Noah Casas pulling across. Got the crease, and you can see Gavin on his way down the sideline. Number 3 there, give him credit. Artez Jones, a senior, running him down, knocking him out of bounds, but not before he gets to the Ram 4-yard line. First and goal, Panthers.
52 yards on the carry there. They originally had it marked at the 3, and then magically ended up on the 4. So definitely going to put Black over 100 yards on the ball game. Garcia, 2-point conversion touchdown to Williams. I thought they were already in. So Tyron Williams on the touchdown catch. His second touchdown reception of the season.
You saw that in the crystal ball, huh?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Garcia, Williams running the drag route over to the backside of the end zone. Garcia delivers the football. Panthers are on the scoreboard again.
138 yards now for Black on the ground as the kick is up, and it is good. So the Panthers stretch the lead out to 21-6 over the Rams.
It's what every cowboy dreams about under the Texas moon, getting to see their sweetie. Rich, flavorful kisses that taste like strawberries. Cascading chocolate swirls that make an hombre weak in the knees. And cool, creamy shapes that'll put a jingle in your spurs. Heck, they're dreaming a Texas burger, where they've corralled fresh-made goodness sweeter than a Pecos cantaloupe. Texas Burger, wanted by Texans everywhere.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's 2 guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's 2 dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign.
Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Podzemny about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
Welcome back to our Trans Global Productions High School Football Game of the Week. Panthers take the ball, the opening kickoff of the second half. 59 yards, took them only 3 plays, 59 seconds off the clock as a pass from Garcia to Williams for the score, but Gavin Black doing most of the heavy lifting on that drive. The lead now 21-6 for the Panthers. The Rams jumped out to an early lead, and the Panthers now have scored 3 consecutive touchdowns.
Oh, look at that. They may get it. I think they did.
Wait and see.
I think Permian's got the football. That thing died like...
Wow. Yep, that definitely looked like the old L wedge there.
Well, they just stopped, didn't it? Yep. Nathan called for the onside. He almost got his wish, and they still got the football. Watch that thing check up. I think 35 ended up being on it. That's Andy McCrary. He's been a special team standout, one of them for the Panthers this year early in the season. He got on that football there, and now that Carver defense has got to turn around and get right back up there. That thing backed up 5 yards after it hit. See if Permian goes for a big play on first down here.
Garcia with Williams and Uranga in the backfield. He's got plenty of time to throw, and the ball is going to be picked off. I believe that's Artez Jones. He's going to bring it out. He's down the sideline all the way out across the 30-yard line. And a big play there for the Rams as they come up with the turnover.
Yeah, Jacob did not read the safety in the middle of the field. He came from this side of the field with the receiver. Watch our Odessa College instant replay. You see he's looking left there, comes back to the middle, and he thinks he's got Caden Hernandez running all the way across the field. And as you said, Artez Jones just read his eyes, floated over to that side of the field, stepped in front and got the ball. And a turnover, 2 big plays back to back. Now give the Rams the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Well, Artez Jones showed us his speed on the Gavin Black long run as he ran him down from behind to push him out of bounds.
No safety in the middle of the field, Clay. See if they send somebody there with this stacked look.
Yep.
They are really having trouble getting some plays off, aren't they?
Well, I don't know if it's a communication issue.
Delay on the offense. 5 yards, still first down.
Jesse Gonzalez, our head referee, giving us the call there. Microphone worked good on that one.
Boy, just a little too good.
Yeah.
Huh? What?
Notice no safeties in the middle of the field.
Yeah,
right
I saw
now.
that. Now they're going to
back off.
They're going to back them up this time.
Those linebackers out here in case they want to run the bubble.
Throw's going to be underneath to Howard, and he's going to pick up about 5 yards.
Hey, if somebody's not looking at this Dimitri Howard, who's a senior for this team, somebody better take a good, serious, hard look, because this kid can play. He's got hands, he's got feet.
He's got an arm.
He's got an arm. This kid was going to make a difference somewhere next year on the field for a college.
Oh, they're going to do it again.
Yep.
So there goes the 5 yards they picked up.
Dead ball. Ball start.
Well,
yards, still second down.
I was looking online, and the only player I could find, former alumni from Carver High School that made it to the NFL was cornerback Isaac Holt.
Wow.
Who played in the NFL from 1985 to 92 for the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowgirls.
Wow.
And straight up the middle there goes
this is going to be on them. Somebody from Permian. Yeah, he's got his hands to the face up there.
Kentrell Tolbert takes it up the middle.
That's Kofi Powell coming off. He's got to leave for a play because his helmet came off.
Personal foul. Defense 90. With his helmet off. Yard.
Oh, they called him because he continued playing. That's just not a fair penalty because you can't tell it, especially can't tell a 17-year-old kid stop. Hey, if your helmet comes off,
you got to stop.
Totally stop everything you're doing.
Remember the old freeze tag game we used to play as kids? You're asking him to freeze and not do anything in the heat of a moment of a football game. No, don't like that at all either.
But it is the penalty, and so the Rams now with the ball at the Panther 41-yard line and a new set of downs. Wade throws quickly. There's that in-betweener again, and Howard's going to make the catch down inside the Panther 25.
Yeah, Cameron Mattingly making the play, and you're right. That's that route between the corner and the safety over there. It's a soft area between those two players, and right now they're taking advantage of that.
Tell you what, Mattingly made sure that Howard paid for it. He took a shot there, but he held on to the ball. Plenty of time on the play clock this time.
Panthers showing blitz from the outside, possibly. Here it comes. Yep, hold on. That's intentional grounding.
Yeah, there's the flag. Thought he could get it past the line of scrimmage and came close, but missed it by about a yard and a half.
You could see that blitz coming from each end of the Panther defensive front.
Intentional grounding on the offense. Ball placed spot of the foul. Second down.
So that's going to back it up from the 23-yard line all the way to the 32. So, yeah, penalty-laden game for the Rams. And talked about the fatigue, the excitement of being here, being up in Lubbock yesterday. So just kind of been a whirlwind for their players.
Changing the play on the sideline over there.
I believe that's still Kentrell Tolbert in the backfield. He takes the ball up the middle, and he's hit hard, but, man, drives forward all the way to the 28-yard line, picks up a couple extra yards.
31 coming off the bottom there is Dace Salinas, a inside linebacker, making the play.
Well, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back to Ratliff right after this.
Since 1958, we've been present for you. We appreciate our community and care about West Texans. That's why we're celebrating our love for this amazing community with a spectacular giveaway. From August 1st to December 6th, you can stop by one of our branches or find us at an event in the Midland, Odessa community to receive a special scratch-off card. There's a number of presents for you, including our grand prize, a 2-year lease on a 2024 Cadillac XT or $7,500 cash. Other prizes include a free car wash, oil change, and Complex community merchandise. At Complex Community Federal Credit Union, we're all about taking care of you and giving back with heartfelt generosity. So don't wait. Visit ccfcupresentforyou.com for details and official rules. No purchase necessary. Participants must be at least 18 years of age to qualify. Void where prohibited. All federal, state, and local laws apply.
Well, cramp there for the Rams, and Tolbert, he's able to get it stretched out and limp off the field. This Ram team, pretty young on offense. They're skill people, other than Demetrius Howard, who is a senior, but a lot of their skill people, juniors. Tolbert, for example, a sophomore. Koye Walker, only a sophomore. So they're going to have a lot of guys coming back next year, going to have a lot of experience under their belt.
Including this trip, which will give them the confidence they need to continue to get better.
Yep. Quarterback Wade, a junior as well. So a third down now and about 15.
There's that pass.
Howard's going to throw again. He's got him open, but he underthrows him just a tad, and it's going to be picked off out there.
Cameron Mattingly, Clay.
Man, yep, not a surprise.
No, sure not. He did a good job. Watch him come back. Looks for the ball. You said it was underthrown, and Cameron Mattingly just put the ball away on the interception. Turnover, and the Panthers will start this next drive, 1st and 10 from their own 20. Good job by Cameron Mattingly.
So the Panthers with the first down there at the 20. And just saw a steady dose of 18 the last time they had the ball, and this may be one of those, well, if it ain't broke, we're not going to fix it. Here comes 18.
Well, let's see a deal here.
Nope.
Timeout. Carver.
and we'll take it with them.
In West Texas, the spirit of rivalry runs deep, especially when it comes to high school football. But beyond the gridiron, there's a common ground we all share. At Sewell Ford, we believe that while competition brings us together, collaboration drives us forward. No matter the colors we wear, we all share the open road and the thrill of the drive. Sewell Ford. Discover what brings us together.
The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company located in Midland and Odessa.
Well, there you see some of the Panther faithful, some of the cheer squad, and I'm not sure who else those girls
I think
are.
that might have been over in the student section over there by the
it's right
band.
down here on the track.
Oh, yeah? Yep. Yeah, you're right.
Down here in front of the north end camera. I want to thank all our, be sure and acknowledge all our crew tonight, our camera guys. Brandon Boudreaux Chance, Jason Barrage, Jordan Gray, Jesse Wigington, and our grip tonight is Gavin Gray. Doing a great job, guys. We appreciate it. And Black this time is going to meet a bunch of white jerseys and it's going to get forward for a gain of about 4.
Yep, just a little dive play off the left side. That offensive line for Permian, Noah Casas, Jaden Vela, getting that hole opened up over there for him to get up the field for about 4 yards. Good blocking, 4 yards. We'll take 4 yards to play the rest of the game.
2nd and 6 for the Panthers. 2 receivers split up top. Hernandez
one-on-one coverage down here, Clay.
Got it all by himself. The safety kind of cheating back, but they're going to throw underneath. Robles gets a block, and he's going to have a Panther first down.
Ooh. Yeah, watch the H up at the top. That's Peridot. He's going to kick that corner out and get him taken care of where Robles can move on up the field there. Saw the Carver coaches there on our Odessa College instant replay thinking he was holding, but I don't believe he was. And it's a first down up to the 33-yard line. I really like that play when they set it up. They get that big lineman or that H coming out there and blow somebody up.
Garcia's going to look that way again.
Oh.
I think that was Robles again, the intended receiver.
Yeah, they found something over there they like matchup-wise. Talking about Permian, Robles in the first half, he had 4 catches for 38 yards.
They caught 3 in a row. 3
Yep.
plays in a row they went to him. Just back to back to back.
They like that matchup over there.
Good coverage at them both by the Rams. And I could not tell. I believe that was a Koye Walker, but I'm not positive. So 2nd and 10 Panthers. 2 receivers bottom of the screen now. And they're going to hand it up the middle to 18. He spins out of one, runs over another, and he's going to be out just short of what's needed for a first down.
Boy, watch our Odessa College instant replay. Peridot and Casas pulling again, and he just tells this guy, fella, get out of the way.
Well, we've commented every game so far this year on the
stiff arm,
and the physical change in Gavin Black from last year. He was a kid last year. He's a young man this year, so definitely put a lot of work into it. And there he comes again, and big hole left open by the offensive line, and he gets a good ways downfield before he gets touched.
Watch right here, Clay. Watch him put his nose over his toes right there and just lower his shoulder into that guy and get himself as tight and as small as possible so that guy will bounce off of him like those old days when we used to go to the bowling alley and play at the pinball machines. Those pinballs would bounce off those bumpers. That's what that guy did with Gavin Black right there.
17 yards on that carry for Black. Panthers with a new set of downs, and he's going to take it again. This time going to be pulled down from behind.
I think he still got somebody out of the way with his arm there.
He's still going to pick up about 5 yards. I think off the bottom of that pile there for the Rams is John Cheverest, who I did see him on film 2 or 3 times clogging up the middle for the Rams.
Yeah, he's in physical inside for their defense. He's having to take on Black, even though he's not in the game now. You can see John Paul Uranga right behind Jacob Garcia, the quarterback.
Uranga tries to bounce it outside, but nowhere to go. So he's going to be rode down to the ground there, I think, by Kendall Thomas along with Michael Threat.
Yeah, that's number 50 doing a job on his gap responsibility, Michael Threat, again, of plugging that gap he's responsible for up and caused Uranga to think he could bounce that outside, and that's what you want them to do is go sideways instead of north and south. This is a big 3rd and 7 on this drive for Permian.
Garcia is going to throw it underneath to Robles. He makes the catch, and he is going to have more than enough for the first down as he houses it for the Panthers. Touchdown.
Yep, wide receiver tunnel screen out to the left. Watch on our Odessa College instant replay. You can see big number 77 for the Panthers, Jaden Vela, out there throwing a block. Once he caught the ball, Robles did and worked inside. He just ran to daylight down to the end zone for another Panther touchdown.
On to do the kicking now again for the Panthers. Jaden Lopez, Caden Hernandez, your holder. Snap is good. The kick is not good this time. Just a little bit off there. But the Panthers now leading 27-6.
Rosa's Cafe's breakfast takes me back to those early mornings. The smell of fresh homemade tortillas filling the air. The warmth of my mother's kitchen wrapped around me like a hug. Rosa's is a taste of home, a reminder of the love and tradition that went into every dish. Taste the authentic flavors of a Rosa's Cafe breakfast. After all, life is better with Rosa's Cafe.
Hi, my name is Kevin Mannix. I'm the president and founder of Optimus Physical Therapy. I have practiced in the outpatient setting for the last 18 years in Midland, Odessa.
It is intercepted by Kevin Mannix.
Our professional staff will ensure that your functional goals will be met. Our cutting-edge manual techniques and state-of-the-art equipment allows Optimus to offer an evidence-based treatment approach tailored to each patient's functional recovery. Remember, Optimus Therapy for optimal results.
Trans Global Productions wants you to welcome back to our high school football game of the week. The Panthers marched the ball 80 yards in 8 plays. Took them 3 minutes and 40 seconds. And Landon Robles, with his 4th touchdown reception of the year, takes it to the house.
That screen pass was set up very well, blocked very well, and Robles did a good job of fighting that open daylight to get back into the end zone. Panthers have come out and put 2 touchdowns up here on the 3rd quarter. Get a little breathing room, can't relax though. Get down and cover this kickoff, get the defense on the field, and see if they can continue their play.
Well, I tell you what, Iker Munoz, if he wants to kick it out of the end zone, he just kicks it out of the end zone.
Yeah, there's no doubt. He got the leg to get it down there and get that field position started at 25. Kind of like Nathan, I might like to see him maybe try to kick a field goal or extra point. Got a very strong leg.
He does. He puts the boot, when he wants to put the boot into it, he does it. So the Rams will come out now, 5:19 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. TJ Johnson is going to be the running back again. They're going to split 2 receivers, top and bottom. Quarterback, LD Wade. DJ Wade, what am I talking about? looking at the wrong notes. Wade fires.
Oh,
and
what a catch.
Caught by Howard again. I don't know.
Big surprise, huh?
Pulled his arm out of socket, but
this is just a quick in, about 5 yards. He's just coming right in front of the defender there, and you saw number 31, Dace Salinas, making the play from the inside. They got about 6 yards on first down. This Howard's a ball player.
No doubt, and DJ Wade does a good job getting the ball to him as well. Johnson up the middle. He finds a hole. He's still on his feet. He spins, and he's going to be out and more than enough for a first down.
34 on the inside. That's Cranfield making the play. Jason Cranfield from the inside linebacker position, but not before the Rams do get a first down at the 39-yard line.
Well, as we said earlier, TJ Johnson, he's a 175-pound junior, leading ball carrier for the Rams coming into tonight, and will be leading them tonight as well up to this point. Wade with time to throw in the pockets, going deep for Howard, just a little bit over him. Maybe had about a half a step, but pretty good coverage out there by Cardoza.
Well, I think that's Cruz out there.
Nope.
That's Cruz out there.
All I could see was a 3.
Yeah, Caleb was right with him there. That kid's got some speed and quickness, and Caleb did a good job of reading the route and getting there. Would have had to been a good throw to be on target. Was not. 2nd and 10.
Well, and Cruz only a sophomore in his own right, but has a lot of playing experience from last year.
Oh.
Boy, there's Cardoza.
Yeah, Cardoza
that was close.
He almost had this. Watch. Almost stepped in front of this right here, down toward the bottom of the screen, but enough to cause the receiver to get off balance on the catch. They lost 2 yards there. 3rd and 12.
Jacorian Sneed just does a good job there to keep that ball from getting picked off.
Yep.
So 3rd and about 12. 2 receivers once again, top and bottom. Wade with time to throw. Oh, man, he almost one-handed that. Howard went up, just not quite tall enough to pull that down.
And he almost did with one hand there. Wow. A little high on the throw.
Bring up a punting situation. Wade will stay in the ball game to do the punting for the Carver Rams.
Wow.
Cruz will be the one deep receiver. The Panthers got to watch, as you said, when your quarterback is the punter, that leaves you a lot of options.
Throw, he can run, he can kick. They're going to kick it. They almost got there again.
Gets it away, and it's going to take another good bounce. And it's going to be down there about the 27-yard line.
I tell you what, if somebody pressures that team when they punt right up the middle, somebody's going to get there. He kicks that ball low. Is that number 2? It is number 2. Being helped off the field over on the far side, Dimitri Howard. Panthers have the ball, though. 1st and 10 from the 27.
Howard may just be exhausted.
Can you blame him?
Not at all. So the Panthers going to march out their starting set of players. Ashton Daly in now at H-back, though, on this play anyway.
See if they run the ball here.
He's going to come across and block, and Black's going up the middle, but this time only going to get about 2 as the Rams stuff him pretty good.
Yeah, they're looking for 18 inside now. See if maybe they don't try to stretch that once and get a gap coming back the other way. See if a little stretch handoff might be open or in the playbook here.
So Daly, the H-back, checks out. And now we got another H-back in the ball game. I believe that is maybe 42, Bryson Gonzalez.
49.
No, 49. And he's got Caden Hernandez wide open. Hernandez makes the catch, but then fumbles the ball. It's going to be picked up by Artez Jones, and he's going to return it back across the 50-yard line. Heads up play I believe Jones is the one that stripped the ball as well.
Half roll to the left, bring Hernandez. Let's see, but he just came from the other side of the field into the middle. Let's see if he takes care of that ball.
He does. Look at him right there.
Oh, yeah, it's stripped. It is. It's stripped.
He wasn't sure either. Man, he bounced up and saw it, and he was off to the races.
Yep. He was open on that pass, and give the defender credit for stripping the ball and making a play for his team. And they've got the ball at the 38-yard line of Carver.
2:07 will go here in the third quarter, and the Rams will take over again.
That was a great call.
Going to run 3 receivers here at the bottom of your screen. One up top. Press coverage up there by Cruz. Wade throws over the middle. It's going to be picked. Guess who? Cameron Mattingly. Going to take his second interception of the game down inside the 10-yard line.
Well, he just read the quarterback's eyes here, Clay. He's playing safety. Looking at his eyes, and when he releases the ball, he knows he's looking for Dimitri Howard, steps in front of the ball, and just about takes this thing on our Odessa College instant replay. Takes it to the house. It actually gets tackled at the 10-yard line. That'll be first and goal for the Permian Panthers.
Mike Trotter did a good job of coming back for the Rams and preventing that touchdown. Makes a good tackle on Mattingly, but the Panthers with the first and goal from their own 10-yard line. Excuse me, from the Ram 10-yard line.
Yep.
Black takes it in, and so the Panthers will increase the lead.
Right up the middle, Odessa College instant replay. Watch 63 pulled Josh Green and the H. Black hits it right in behind them as they're pulling and kicking out across the formation. And Panthers, as you said, have another 6 on the board.
Been trying to get that long snapper. It looks like that might be Cardoza, may be the long snapper. That kick is good, easy. No, it's not Cardoza. Well, now they turn the lights out on us. The Panthers leading 34-6.
At Odessa College, every journey begins with a dream as unique as you. Whether starting at a young age or maybe reshaping your career, it's time to unlock your potential. From cutting-edge medical fields to continuing education, we design 2 years as well as 4-year programs to fit your passion. Our faculty thrive on being mentors, empowering the next generation of creative thinkers, pioneers, and leaders. Because at Odessa College, you're not just a number, you're family. Register now for the upcoming semester for an experience as unique as you.
Taco Villa combo meals are a great value, and now we have 3 delicious new ways to save on lunch and dinner. Whether you choose 2 flavorful bean burritos and a 20-ounce drink for only $5.99, or 2 of our famous crunchy tacos with a 20-ounce drink for $6.99, or bring a friend and share 3 crunchy tacos, 3 bean burritos, and 2 refreshing 20-ounce drinks for only $17.99. A combo meal at Taco Villa sounds good to me.
Welcome back to our Transglobal Productions High School Football Game of the Week. As always, we're produced and directed by Bob Bailey. The Panthers, after the big interception by Mattingly, take it in only one play as Gavin Black finishes it off. And I believe he's up over 180 yards rushing coming into the ball game. Black averaging about 205 yards per game, so getting pretty close to his normal game production. Munoz here to do the kicking. Oh, he's going to pooch this one. Going to be taken there, and a pretty good little return. That might be Artez Jones.
He got up sideline there pretty quick once he made the catch.
That or Warner, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
He will not hiding from me on the bench over there.
Yeah.
That was Cortland Warner. My apologies. But, man, he got a little speed, too. He got to their corner really quick.
Yeah.
So a minute 41 now remaining in the third quarter, and the Rams will take over again at their own 33-yard line.
All right.
Well, Wade's going to have to do a little better job of spreading the ball around. I mean, Howard is awesome. He's an excellent receiver, but everybody's looking for him.
False start. They got it down here.
Going to have to work on spreading the ball around a little bit to some of these other receivers.
Ball start on the offense. 5 yards, go first down.
That has been a problem for them tonight.
They have done that quite a few times, especially from the receiver spot.
11 false starts, according to Nathan. 11 false starts in the game for Carver. That'll get you beat. Look at here. They got him pinned up. Good defense there. Stretched it out, strung it out, and people running on the pursuit drill to the ball. Getting that tackle done. Is that 90 on the tackle? I think that might be Powell.
It was.
Kofi Powell with a tackle tonight. Nice job, Kofi. And the rest of that Panther defense.
They're going to have 2 in the backfield. They're going to leave Howard out there. Cruz calling for some help. Johnson, this time with some hard running, is going to get out over the 30-yard line. Going to pick up about 4.5 yards.
Number 94 for the Panthers on defense, Sebastian Sanchez making the tackle inside.
Once again, I believe I misidentified the 5 and the 6. Barry's favorite 2 numbers.
At least these aren't as hard to read as some of those he'd have a hard time with.
Kentrell Tolbert on that carry. 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen, 2 running backs in the backfield. And Tolbert's going to get out over the 35-yard line, but it's going to be short of what's needed for a first down.
That's Jason Cranfield from the inside making the play for the Permian defense. Going to make it 4th and about 7 or 8 as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action.
Panthers leading 34-6.
3rd quarter of play. The score of the Panthers 34, Rams 6.
Let's go! The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company located in Midland and Odessa.
Let's go! Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's 2 guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's 2 dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign.
Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Podzemny about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium here in Odessa, Texas. Panthers leading the Carver High School Rams from Birmingham, Alabama, 34-6.
Rams. We might have some people watching this on the Mascot Media app tonight.
You couldn't
hope so.
Couldn't imagine too many folks making that trip from Birmingham. There's a lot of weather involved in that.
Yeah.
We want
just a little hurricane in that area. Just a little.
So Wade on to do the punting again. Taken there at the 34-yard line by Cruz. No, that's Mattingly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mattingly's going to take it back. He's going to return it past the original line of scrimmage where the ball was snapped, all the way down to the 27-yard line of the Rams.
Watch our Odessa College instant replay. I think that might have been Was that the punter? Was Kendall Thomas the punter there? Number 6? Nathan
No.
said that. They decided to change punters and give it a different try, and just didn't matter because they didn't cover at all there. And Mattingly got up the field and got Permian a short field to work with here at the 30-yard line.
I'll tell you what, they have moved that line of scrimmage every time I've written it down.
That's going to be number 20 at quarterback, Caden Vickers.
Yep, Caden Vickers, sophomore. Going to hand the ball to Uranga. Uranga still bouncing around in there. Going to pick up maybe 2.5, 3 yards.
I think it's still the same offensive line, just a few skilled people changes now, trying to get some PT and game experience under their belt.
Well, now's the time to do it.
Yep, up 34-6 in the fourth quarter. You're going to have a 2-week break due to open week, and then the next week will start district, so you need to get us some people on film, get some evaluation in, and get some people some playing time.
I think basically just the quarterback and Uranga are the only two differences in the ball game right now. There goes Uranga. He's up the middle. Look at the speed.
Wow.
I mean, probably just a flat-out sprint, maybe not the fastest, but I guarantee he's going to be in the lead the first 5 yards of the race.
Peridot pulling across from the H position, left side to right. He really didn't have anybody to block, and Uranga just outran everybody else once he got past the line of scrimmage for another Panther touchdown.
For John Paul Uranga, his third rushing touchdown of the season. And on once again to do the kicking is Lopez.
Can't miss him with those shoes, can you? On the way.
The kick is up and it is good. So the Panthers increase that lead. I do believe I see now that Caleb Jamison is the deep snapper, at least on the extra points. So the Panthers now leading 41-6. We'll be back.
Hi, my name is Kevin Mannix. I'm the president and founder of Optimus Physical Therapy. I have practiced in the outpatient setting for the last 18 years in Midland, Odessa.
It is intercepted by Kevin Mannix.
Our professional staff will ensure that your functional goals will be met. Our cutting-edge manual techniques and state-of-the-art equipment allows Optimus to offer an evidence-based treatment approach tailored to each patient's functional recovery. Remember, Optimus Therapy for optimal results.
Tell you, their band plays.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium and our Trans Global Production Game of the Week. The Panthers take 2 plays to take it in. The John Paul Uranga run from 28 yards for his third touchdown of the year. So we were talking there to maybe see some new blood for the Panthers here coming into the ball game after this kickoff. Going to see some jersey numbers we're not used to seeing. Going to be able to get some guys in the ball game, get some good experience for them heading into the district season. Ball's going to be picked up there about the 11. I believe that's TJ Johnson. It's going to carry out over the 35-yard line, going to be marked out about the 38.
See if we see the Panther starters on defense coming out here. Looks like DeClan Henderson's going to see some playing time at the inside linebacker position. He's number 36. Be in the middle of that Panther defense.
Cornerback Noel Washington here on our side of the field. I believe also maybe Aiden Medina has checked in at safety, which we have seen him at various times this year.
48, Elijah Marquez. He has played some. He's one of the defensive ends here.
Hard running there by the Rams, going to pick up about 8 yards on first down.
And 36, DeClan Henderson in on to make that stop on his first play on that defensive series for the Panthers. Kofi Powell still in at one of the defensive end positions.
Dace Salinas, Braden Woody in at 2 of the linebacker spots. Declan Henderson, you've already identified. I think Jameson's still in on the far side at his outside linebacker position. There goes Johnson around the left side, and maybe in a turf monster there tripped him up, but he is going to fall forward for a Ram first down all the way to the 49.
I think number 16. No, might have been out. Can't tell if that's a 6 or an 8 back here in the secondary for Permian. Thought he might have come up and got a piece of that tackle. I think that's 19 there. That's Aiden Medina back here playing safety for the Panthers. One of two they have playing high, along with number 4, Roman Luares. He's still in the game.
Johnson's going to go left again, and it's going to be strung out there. Jameson, I believe, kind of stopped it from getting outside, and he's pretty excited about it too.
He sure is. He liked what he did there.
Going to be a pickup of about 2.5 for the Rams.
Good pursuit by the Panther defense there. They get outside and they do a pursuit drill every day. Do it here in the game time before the game. Get those kids to thinking about taking angles of pursuit to get to the wherever the ball is, and they did it there for about 2 or 3 yards.
We've got a timeout, but I think it's not going to last because had a young man down on the sideline over there, and he's already up and moving around on his own. He's going to be fine, thank goodness.
Marion Lee, number 52. I believe he's a freshman playing for them this year.
So, full house backfield going to cut it up the middle this time. I couldn't tell if that's Johnson or Tolbert, but he's going to bull forward to the 45-yard line.
That's Henderson filling there. Watch our OC instant replay. He's going to come in right there, and he had some help. I didn't get that number. Should give whoever that was an assist on that as well.
They've got a Kendall Thomas and a Kentrell Tolbert, both listed as number 6, but I'm pretty sure that was Tolbert on the carry. So it's going to set them up with a 3rd down and about 4 from the 45-yard line of the Panthers. 2 receivers up top. Johnson takes the handoff, and he is met immediately in the backfield there. And I will tell you who that was, or Kyle will.
Braden Allard's who that was, number 93.
There we go.
Came from the inside there to make the play. And I think also looked like number 97, Michael Landeros, coming up to make that play.
So 4th down now and about long 7, short 8 for the Rams. They've got the punting unit out there.
Yep. It'll be a Permian timeout.
They're going to call a timeout. Roderick Jackson was out to do the punting. We'll see what happens when we return.
Hi, my name is Kevin Mannix. I'm the president and founder of Optimus Physical Therapy. I have practiced in the outpatient setting for the last 18 years in Midland, Odessa.
It is intercepted by Kevin Mannix.
Our professional staff will ensure that your functional goals will be met. Our cutting-edge manual techniques and state-of-the-art equipment allows Optimus to offer an evidence-based treatment approach tailored to each patient's functional recovery. Remember, Optimus Therapy for optimal results.
Taco Villa combo meals are a great value, and now we have 3 delicious new ways to save on lunch and dinner. Whether you choose 2 flavorful bean burritos and a 20-ounce drink for only $5.99, or 2 of our famous crunchy tacos with a 20-ounce drink for $6.99, or bring a friend and share 3 crunchy tacos, 3 bean burritos, and 2 refreshing 20-ounce drinks for only $17.99. A combo meal at Taco Villa sounds good to me.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium. Here, 6:58 remaining in the ball game tonight. The Rams have Carver Rams put up a good battle, but I think just becoming a little bit weary towards halftime and into the second half. On to do the punting for them once again, sophomore Roderick Jackson. Woo, that ball was a high snap, but he gets a nice end-over-end kick. Going to take a great bounce. Panthers going to just have to back off. And it's going to be downed all the way at the 10-yard line. A flag on the play. Up around the 20, 18-yard line. Just have to wait and see what that is.
See if we got a little mouthing going on there. Some tomfoolery. Let's see what our head referee shows us here.
Personal foul. Kicking team. 15 yards from the end of the kick. First down, Permian.
Well, I did not see everything, but I didn't see anything personal foul worthy.
And we will see Caden Vickers come out for his second drive as the Panther quarterback. Alex Cruz going to be one of the slot receivers, actually going to be in the backfield right now for Permian.
Yeah, we're going to have a new set of offensive linemen here as well that you're more than going to have your work cut out for you. I do know number 74, Micah Moran-Samuel, has checked in at left tackle, I believe. Maybe not.
50 was the center for Permian there, Leighton Kendrick.
Going to be a gain out to about the 31-yard line.
I think that was Uranga carrying the ball there. So if we can get some of those other offensive linemen. 69 is Julian Yabara, one of the offensive line positions, along with number 60, Orlando Dominguez. Seeing some playing time here. 50, as we said, Leighton Hendrick. 76 is the right guard, Josh Beltran.
Vickers with two in the backfield. Hands the ball to Uranga, but he is met pretty quickly. Going to still pick up yardage. Going to relieve the Panthers with about a 3rd down and 3.
Aaron Padilla, number 68, in one of the offensive line positions for the Panthers, getting some playing time. 81's in the game for Permian, Mauricio Ramirez as a wide receiver.
Well, we've seen Ramirez a bunch this year, so.
Not a surprise. Number 17 out there, Jaden Cerna.
Mark Duran split up top also. He's in the slot, number 14. Carry going to be that time for the Panthers, number 33, E.J. Moore-Sullivan, and he is going to be stuffed at the line of scrimmage, going to set up a 4th down and about 5 for the Panthers, and they're going to bring the punting team on.
Yep. Kind of going through the motions here. We ought to start thinking about some MVPs here in a little bit.
I'm ahead of you. I've got 3 names. I've just got to narrow it down to 1.
I've got a name for defense as well. Don't think it's going to be a surprise to anybody.
Well, I can already tell you who it's going to be. And I hadn't even talked to you. Good punt there. Didn't take a great bounce for the Panthers, but it's going to be down there at the 28-yard line, and they'll take over 1st and 10. While we got time here, we're going to go ahead and let you do your defensive MVP.
Yep, defensive MVP tonight for the Permian Panthers is going to be number 5, Cameron Mattingly. 2 interceptions tonight, a couple of tackles on defense. He's been playing the safety position for Permian tonight, done an excellent job. So my defensive MVP is number 5, Cameron Mattingly.
We'll get to my offensive pick here in just a short amount of time. We're going to wait till we have time to talk about it a little bit before we slap a name up on the screen.
Yep.
Well,
I tell you, that guy out there didn't run a route. Number 10 didn't run a route at all.
Frankie Swinston had checked into the game at quarterback, and miscommunication with the receiver there, and the ball is picked off out there by number 8, I believe.
Isaiah McCoy.
Yep, another sophomore for the Panthers.
So some of these kids are getting their time to shine out there, and McCoy does it there for an interception.
Well, let's talk about our offensive MVP here. Of course, you got Gavin Black with his usual, about 184 yards. And you've got Jacob Garcia, 9 of 12, 2 touchdowns for 112 yards. But for my money, I'm going to go tonight with Landon Robles, 6 catches, 85 yards, and a touchdown. And kind of took over with 3 catches in a row there when the Panthers were down. And so we're going to go with Landon Robles.
I like that choice. He played very well in a key moment for the Panthers in that part of the first half when they needed a drive and some things to happen. And he did so. So congratulations to Landon Robles, our offensive MVP, and as well our defensive MVP, Cameron Mattingly.
Once again, E.J. Moore-Sullivan on the carry there, going to pick up 3 yards on first down. For the Panthers, I noticed another wide out, Kaysen Navarrete, in the ball game. And our new H-back in Nubong, John.
Oh.
Man, big hole there, and taking full advantage there is Moore-Sullivan, as he's going to have a Panther first down inside the 25.
Good blocking up front by those guys in the game now for the Panthers. The clock running at 2:35.
7 on the play. The Panther first down.
This was an exciting, close ball game in that first half for a long time.
It was
like you.
That was just 14-6 even at halftime.
Right, and they just wore this team down.
I think that had a lot to do with it. The Rams just exhausted.
Yep.
Been an exciting time for them. A very lot of things going on. A very different routine, and I think they finally just wore down. As Moore-Sullivan once again over that right side is going to pick up about 3 yards for the Panthers. You know, it's a hard to travel for even professional
Texas.
teams
across Texas.
But yeah, it's hard to travel to Abilene sometimes and play.
Yep.
And here you're talking about a team that flew halfway across the country. Some of these kids, you know, who knows? They may never
have been on an airplane.
Yeah, may have never been to Alabama, and they're sleeping in a different place. And we are talking about 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old kids too.
In a 20,000-seat football stadium.
Yeah.
When was the last time some of them ever did that, if at all?
So I wonder if that has part of the problem to do with their. Whoa!
Just get on it. There you go.
Snap just a little high is going to be a loss back all the way to about the 44-yard line for the Panthers, as it looked like Anthony Lujan may be there recovering it for said Panthers.
Yep, I'm not sure with this group there's a 3rd and 21.
I don't know if there's that for anyone. That's going to be 31, I believe. 3rd and 30.
31, you're right.
They're going to call it 3rd and 30. So
go back, get my math skills redone.
Anyway, just an exciting time for the Carver Rams from Birmingham, Alabama, as Panthers going to kind of go into a victory formation and still struggle with it, but come up with it, and that probably will be the last snap of the ball game.
It's just 4th down, so
Yep. There's not going to be enough time left.
I don't think.
So anyway, we hope you enjoyed being with us tonight. I want to thank our whole Trans Global production crew. As always, we're produced and directed by Bob Bailey. A replay director is Debbie Bailey. Camera 1 is Brandon Boudreaux Chance. Camera 2, Jordan Barrage. In our north end zone, we had Jordan Gray. In the south end zone tonight, Jesse Wigington. And our grip helping the guys out on the field was Gavin Gray. The Panthers win it by a final score of 41-6, but as Kyle said, a much closer ball game than this in the first half. And then the Panthers just finally wore the Rams down. So for Nathan Hubbard and for Kyle Hubbard, I'm Clay Kennedy. We appreciate you guys being with us. Open week next week, so we'll be back in 2 weeks for our crosstown rivalry as the Odessa High School Broncos will be taking on the Permian Panthers. We'll see you then.